So we're going to look at identifying angles with different terms that we learned in the last lesson. So let's just look at our first problem. It says, which angle number is vertical to angle LHI? So the first thing I'm going to do is trace angle LHI. Okay. So I have that traced. So angle LHI is actually angle 9. To go vertical means to go across from or find what angle is made on the opposite side by the intersecting line. So that looks like it's number 7. So I am going to go down here and I am going to type a 7. And let's see what happens. Okay, so that's good. So that's vertical angles. We're going to go to a new problem now. I tried to pick one of each type of thing that you guys might see. So we're going to see this one. Nice that we have. Angle IHL, so let's trace that, is 80 degrees. What is the measure of angle GHD? So this is actually another vertical angle question. I can see that this red angle and the green angle are vertical angles. So that means that this angle is also 80 because we know vertical angles are always congruent. So we'll go ahead and enter that with our keyboard. And I gotta click down here first. Sorry about that. And we'll submit our answer. And it looks good. Okay. So next one. What angle is supplementary to angle DEC? So let's look for DEC. So I have angle DEC. Okay, so DEC is right here. Supplementary means adds up to 180, which means it could be on a straight line with it. That's probably the most straightforward angle to find since we don't have a lot of parallel lines. So if I made a straight line here, it could be that angle, but there's no number on it. So we're going to go with that one, okay, which is angle 5. So we'll go down here. We'll type in our 5 and submit it. Okay, and that one looks good. So supplementary, right, adds up to 180 is often on a straight line with that angle. Which angle number represents M and J? So this is a nice easy one. We just have to find the angle. So we have M and J. Okay, so M and J. Looks like it's this angle here. I think that's a 13. It's a little hard to read, but we'll put this in. Submit it. So that looks good. So we could also have to identify angles, right? Just find them on the graph, kind of like we did that before on another assignment. So this one now. So now we know OKL is 85, and we want to find OKG. So let's outline OKL. So this angle is 85, and we want to find OKG. So we'll outline that one in blue. So we're trying to find this angle here. I noticed that my two angles are on a straight line together. Does everybody see that? So when I look, I know that they have to add up to 180. So this whole line is going to equal 180 in terms of the number of degrees. So I'm going to subtract to see what's left for OKG. And it looks like 95 degrees are left. So we'll go ahead and type that in. Okay, we'll go back and look at the next one. know we're doing a few more problems on this one than we have on some other ones. That's basically just because there's a lot more variety in terms of what types of questions you will get asked. So this one says which angle number is adjacent to angle ONB. So I'm going to look here, I find angle ONB is here. Adjacent means next to. So I have an angle here that's next to it and also on that side. So my answer here, there's no number over here, right? So we're going to answer the 14. Okay. So those are your different types of questions. Just to summarize, we had adjacent, we had supplementary on there, vertical angles, and then we also just had identifying different angles, and lastly, figuring out angle measures based on if they're vertical or supplementary.